Tesla is entering one of the most contradictory phases in its global history. In Europe, the numbers look terrible. In Norway, Tesla is breaking records, and analysts in the US still see a path to a $500 stock. Hi, this is Ken. Today, I want to show you why all three things can be true at the same time, and what that actually means for long-term Tesla investors. By the end of this video, you'll understand a perspective that most headlines miss. You'll see why the European slowdown isn't simply a demand problem, why Norway's strength doesn't automatically translate to the rest of the EU, and why Elon Musk's comments about licensing FSD deserve a very different interpretation. More importantly, you'll walk away with a clearer framework for evaluating TSLA in a market full of noise. Let me quickly lay out the key facts before we go deeper. In October, Europe's overall new car market grew, but Tesla's sales fell by almost half compared to last year. At the same time, BYD surged more than 200%, especially in the mid-price EV category, where European consumers are currently shopping. But this isn't the whole story. In Norway, Tesla updated its yearly sales record 1 month ahead of schedule. Meanwhile, in Sweden, the IF metal union blockade continues, with repair shops refusing to service Tesla vehicles. And on top of all this, FSD approval in Europe still sits behind the bottleneck of the Dutch regulator RDW. So let's take all this and start breaking it down. Tesla's weakness in Europe largely comes from three structural issues. First is price positioning. European customers facing inflation and shrinking subsidies are buying mid-range EVs and plug-in hybrids. BYD fits right into this segment. Tesla doesn't. Model 3 and Model Y are strong products, but they don't cover the price spectrum Europeans are moving toward. Second is regulation. In Europe, Tesla's strongest differentiator, software, is effectively disabled. FSD still needs RDW approval, and Europe's safety standards and multi-layered regulations slow everything down. When you take away Tesla's software advantage, you're left with a more level playing field where competitors can catch up through pricing alone. Third is service. And this is important. The situation in Sweden isn't just a labor dispute, it threatens Tesla's service network, which is already thinner across parts of Europe compared to the US. If a new buyer feels uncertain about repairs, perceived risk rises and sales naturally fall. This is one of the most underestimated factors in the European decline. Now let's step back. Tesla's long-term strategy has always been to win through autonomy, software revenue, and eventually robotics. Europe is the one region where this strategy is currently blocked. Contrast that with Norway. Norway is effectively Tesla's ideal environment. The best EV infrastructure in the world, tax systems aligned with electrification, and a population that already understands EV behavior. Tesla's success in Norway doesn't mean European demand is strong. It means Norway is uniquely optimized for Tesla. This difference matters. Analysts who see Tesla as an AI company look at autonomy, not regional fluctuations. European regulators see Tesla as a car company and judge it accordingly. Tesla, meanwhile, is trying to operate somewhere between these two worlds. This is where things get interesting for investors. Analysts who maintain $500 price targets aren't thinking about 2024 to 2025 vehicle deliveries. They're thinking about the multi-year monetization of FSD, Optimus, AI chips, and fleet-level autonomy. But Tesla's European challenges remind us that the company doesn't operate in a frictionless world. If FSD launches globally, but Europe stays locked behind regulation for several years, that would drag down Tesla's worldwide software revenue potential. For long-term investors, separating short-term regional weakness from long-term global strategy is essential. Here's something most people overlook. When Musk says, "No automaker is interested in licensing FSD," many people interpret this as rejection, but there are strategic layers. Musk may actually be signaling three things at once. One, Tesla is far ahead in autonomy to the point where others can't integrate it yet. Two, regulators risk compromising safety by refusing to adopt superior tech. Three, Tesla has the option to become a software licensing company even if other manufacturers hesitate today. In other words, Musk isn't being ignored. He's shaping the narrative and applying pressure both to competitors and to regulators. So where is this all heading? The RDW demonstration expected in early 2026 could be a turning point. If Tesla passes that hurdle, FSD might expand across Europe much faster than investors expect. If it fails, the delay could extend years. On the product side, Tesla will almost certainly need a European-focused compact EV. Relying on Model Y alone puts the company at a disadvantage against BYD and European hybrids. And finally, Tesla must strengthen its European service network. Without that, even a breakthrough in autonomy would be held back by consumer uncertainty. Tesla right now sits between two identities. As an EV automaker, it faces real pressure in Europe. As an AI and autonomy company, its long-term potential remains massive. Long-term investors should watch three signals closely: FSD approval timing, the compact EV strategy for Europe, and the stability of the service network. These will determine whether Tesla's next decade looks like an EV story, an AI story, or both. If today's analysis gave you a clearer view of Tesla's situation, consider subscribing. I share perspectives every day that go beyond the headlines and look deeper into Tesla's strategy and long-term value. Thanks for watching and enjoy your life with Tesla. Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.